Everyone, my name is Philios the DM, and welcome to another video of Canvas of Kings. Now, in the previous two videos where I tried to do a time challenge of this, it's pretty clear that I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of put things down randomly and go, yeah, that looks good. But I was playing around with it earlier and I found the Deco tool. The Deco tool allowing you to put your own images into the game. Well, I'm going to use it as a reference of sorts, putting in a city design in the background, and then just following through with the tools of the game to try and kind of follow that as closely as possible. Now, I'm using an image I generated from the Fantasy Map Generator. Now, the Fantasy Map Generator does create very good maps for your D&D games, but obviously, if you don't like the art style of it obviously doesn't always work the way you want it to. So I just thought, why not use it as a reference image and put Camera of the Kings atop so it kind of matches the art style that I'd be looking for. Right, so this probably isn't going to look exactly like this, but I'm going to try and put buildings and such in relatively the same place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the paved road. So I'm just going to put that down. Just kind of trying to line it with that as closely as I can. Obviously, that's a little off, so let's move that. Let's move that, and let's put that there. That's fine. Alrighty, so we have our path going through that way, and let's do the same on this side. We'll start down there. In there. That. Zoom in, just try and get that to fit in that gap there. And then we'll add a new path going down way. So we'll follow that around. Go there. Because it wants to do a sharp curve, I'll just do a new path. I mean, I don't know. Follow that around. So that does curve a little bit, which is fine. Keep that going around. We will stop there. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to go in, making sure everything is right. Alrighty, so that's all the paths placed. I'm now going to do the city centre here. I'm going to do that as not a path, I'm going to do it as a plot. So let's see, do I have a paved wood, stones, dirt, ooh, with grass? And what I'm going to use a cobblestone and just follow that around, go in like that, and boom, there we go. We have our city centre. Alrighty, so I'm just going to very quickly do the lake and the river, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so that is the river placed and the lake. But there's one thing that kind of the that kind of I wish was a little bit better. It's just this bit here, because you can see it kind of looked a little bit weird, but that's probably me. To be fair, that's probably not the game in any way. That is probably myself, which is fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place the walls. So as I've shown in my previous videos, you want to kind of go down and around. So I'm going to do around tower. I'm just going to go point to point. Just keep following that around. Not going to do that bit yet. Just point to point. This one I will do a round tower, because I'll stop that. What I'll do actually, cause so that matches, I will shrink that down, and then I will get a standalone square tower. What I wanted, standalone square tower, and pop it up here. Which kind of, let's try and rotate it around. And then I'll do the same thing. That's like, it's just a way I can put in to make sure it's square like the image. There might be another way around that. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. This is just the way I'm gonna do it. Okay, so put that down. Continue around. Continue around. There. Like that, and right click and do the same thing I did before, where I will pop in a square tower, scaled up a wee bit, put you there, lift you up, and do that. Alrighty, so now I need to put in the door. So let's add a gate, and that's actually perfect. That's where I want it to be. But let's do that. And same thing as I did before, just to kind of put in the square gate. I don't have to be that pedantic about it, to be honest, but I'm gonna be. Let's put you there. Let's copy you. Put you there. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Put gate in. That's what I want. And then again, being probably far more pedantic than I need to be. But there we are. Alrighty, so we have our main road set. We have our lake leading into the river. Then we have our center. Now, what I'm going to try and do is kind of these little sections here that are open. I am going to put little pathways in. So I will just do that very quickly, and then I will come back. Alrighty. So I have now put in, as you can see here, all the kind of individual paths leading to the buildings, and then I've kind of attached them to the bridge. Obviously, it looks like a bit of a mismatch of designs. That is fine. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to try and do is put in the buildings. Now, I'm not going to be able to put in the buildings exact because just the way uh, the generator kind of puts buildings in, it kind of makes it all like weird shapes and sizes. So I'm just going to kind of follow the outline in order to make something similar and akin to it, but not quite right. Anything like that, a simple shape I can just do. So there we go. So a lot of it is probably going to be thatch. Or like mixture of thatch, mixture that. So any like easy shape, let's do a wooden roof, and I should be able to just click there, done. Simple shapes I can do. So stuff like over here. Let's do a new one. Maybe there, maybe there. Then we do the same thing here. So what I'm just going to do the simple shapes, and then go from there. Alrighty, so once I've done this one, once I've done the entire area, this one I will do a time lapse of, because there's been a lot of time. I will be back hopefully with the end result. Leave it. Alrighty, and that is all done. So the city is complete. Let me just actually get rid of the snow so you can see the paths. I am very happy with the way that's actually turned out. It's a little bit of a mess here and there. Obviously, you zoom in close enough, you can see the paths. But I'm actually very happy with the way that's turned out. It actually looks like a city. It's more than I can normally do. Uh, I believe that's everything. Please let me know whether you liked it. By all means, give me any tips on how to do this better. But overall, I am quite happy with what I was able to do here. If you want to see any more of this, please give me a like and subscribe for more. And very quickly, I just want to announce that now it's the end of the video, that I have been, been lucky enough to be an affiliate with Dakota Irish. Dakota Irish is a website where you can purchase your any dice, any D&D accessories, or just TTRPG stuff in general. I'm going to leave a link to the website include in the description and if you use the code Philios DM, you'll get 10% off your purchase. And also anything you purchase, as long as you use my code, it helps me massively as well. But that is it for Canvas the King. Please let me know if you want me to do more. If you think this is bad, by all means tell me that. But no, I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Bye bye.